3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, Coach Doug here with your Tuesday, March 24th. Days, I'm telling you, with your Tuesday, March 24th workout. Now, before we get started with this warm-up, I want to bring in a special guest to help with this video. Coach Hillary! We've been cooped up way too long. Great to have you, Hill. All right, let's get started. It's a long warm-up today, okay? It's going to feel like a lot. You're only going to do one round of one set of movements and then one round of another. So we're going to go over those right now. It's going to start with a 30-second row, bike, or run. If you have a rower, use it. If you have a bike, even if that's a recreational bike, go for a jaunt around the block. That's perfect, okay? Just trying to get that heart rate up. Or a 30-second run, which for most people is going to equate to about 100 to 200 meters. Once you're done with that run, you're going to go into, it says 8 squat therapy squats. We're going to make those super slow air squats, okay? Really focusing on that technique. So Hillary's going to keep those hands above her head as much as possible. That's going to help her focus on keeping that chest up. From here, hips go back, knees bend, knees track over those toes. She's going to keep that back up. Once she hits that depth, she's going to stand up tall. We're going to go super slow on those, okay? So take your time. Make sure you're feeling all those good positions we're supposed to be hitting. Those hips back. Make sure you're getting depth. Squat onto a ball or a beach ball if you have one or whatnot. 8 of those, followed by 8 tuck ups, okay? The tuck up, she's going to start in a hollow position. We're going to talk more about that a little bit later. From here, she's going to bend her knees to her chest and reach as far forward as possible and then extend back out. She's going to do 8 of those, all right? We don't do all the reps during the video still. And then 8 scapula push-ups, all right? High plank position, wrists in line with those shoulders. She's going to lower that chest, kind of let that chest fall, pinching those shoulder blades together. Then she's going to press through the floor, basically rounding that back, all right? Then again, and then back, pressing all the way through that floor. 8 scapula push-ups. If you have a set of rings, hold the bottom of a ring row, okay? Ankles, knees, hips, shoulders all in a nice straight line, keeping that core nice and tight. Not many people have rings, so we're going to go with a plank. You can go with a 20-second high plank, okay? Up on those toes, almost like a hollow, but in a plank position. So she's squeezing those abs, quads, and glutes. Or if you want a low plank, she's gonna keep those elbows in line with the wrists, elbows in line with the shoulders, and again in a hollow style position in that low plank. Thank you, Hillary. On your feet, please. Next up, a 20-second hollow position. You guys have done this numerous times. We're gonna breeze through these progressions. At the very least, she's gonna tuck. She's gonna bring those knees in. Let's get those shins up to about 90 degrees. Point those toes. Main thing we're looking for, lower back pressed into the ground. Okay, if this is too easy, she's gonna extend one leg, keeping everything else tucked. She can extend those arms overhead. If she's able to hold her lower back into the ground, she's gonna go into that full hollow position. She's gonna hold that for 20 seconds. Thank you, Hillary. Now, it's only one round of that. Again, slow squats. Make sure you're hitting those positions. Always important for those air squats, okay? Following into another round of 45-second row, bike, or run. We're gonna pick up the pace a little bit here. If you're running, run 20 seconds out, 20 seconds back, all right? By now, you probably have a track that you know about how long running in your neighborhood is or up and down the street. Go with that, okay? Followed by 10 air squats, regular tempo. You should be warm. You should know those positions by now. She's just gonna squat below parallel and drive right back up. No pause, no tempo. 10 regular style air squats. Followed by 10 hollow rocks, all right? She's gonna get in that good hollow position. Then she's gonna use those abs to kind of rock her body back and forth like that. If you're unable to keep nice, tight, hollow position, go into that tuck and hold that tuck for a little bit longer if you need to. Followed by 10 knee push-ups, okay? This is just like a push-up warm-up. On her knees, hips, shoulders, all in a nice straight line. She's gonna lower herself down to the ground. Elbows track close to the body and extend those arms, okay? And with that silly challenge going around. Stop tagging me. I'm not doing any more push-ups. That's a great progression for those push-ups. Last but not least, again, if you have the set of rings, you can do single arm ring rows. We're not going to really show that. We're going to go with 10 bent over rows. That could be with dumbbells, kettlebells, book bags, gallon jug of paint, milk, whatever you have. She's going to go into a good morning position, a slight unlocking of the knees and lowering her chest as much as possible while still maintaining a nice tight back. From there, she's going to row that dumbbell into her chest and right back down. Right back up, right back down. That's going to be 5 on each arm. That's going to simulate a ring row or a single arm ring row. Okay? That right there is your warm up. After about 55 minutes of that, you're going to be able to jump right into the workout. Again, there are 2 options for the workout. One of them is going to be with certain equipment. It's going to say baseline on Wodify. It'll have a row. So if you have a rower and you want to row, it's going to be 500 meters. And also some pull-ups, but you'll see that if you have a way to do pull-ups, a pull-up bar, if you have a low-hanging branch in your yard or something, do pull-ups off that. It might help with that grip too. But we're going to do that at-home one without much, if any, equipment. I'm going to pull that up. Hillary's going to take me through it, and away we go, Hill.
All right, guys, so the first thing that we're going to be doing is a 400-meter run. Now, a lot of people don't really have a way of measuring that or whatever, so the average is going to be a 1.5 to 2 minute run. So look at your watch, take a run, measure it as much as you can, but try to get a longer run in than what you did in the warm-up. The second thing is going to be the 40 air squats. We did it in the warm-up as well, but this time we're going to do 40 simple air squats. Go below parallel. You want to make sure those hips go below the knees. Keep that chest up the entire time. That is the objective. Next is a 30 sit-ups. So standard sit-ups, if you have an ab mat, go ahead and use it. Otherwise, just lay down on the ground. Make sure your hips go in front of those, or the chest goes in front of those hips. You can tap the back, tap the front right in front of your feet. 30 times.
Push-ups.
Next one is the favorite, is push-ups. So these are going to be standard push-ups, not on the knees. You want to go into that high plank position, down, elbows close to the chest there. Touch your chest to the deck. Back up 20 times. Next is backpack ground to overhead, or dumbbell ground to overhead, plate ground to overhead, whatever you have to use. You're going to touch that dumbbell to the ground, up and overhead. You're going to bring those hips up, and it's almost like a snatch. You're going to do either side, 5 on one side, 5 on the other side. For those of you that have more weight, or you're doing the backpack, just 10 overhead. It does have the option to wear the backpack with the weight for the entire workout. If you want to do that for the sit-ups, we suggest putting that on your chest. Up to you if you want to do that, but the score is that entire workout for time. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We don't have a finisher for this one. This is the March 24th workout. Have a great day, stay safe, do the workout. We're at home, might as well. Everybody's doing it. Log your scores. We want to see what's going on. Have a great day, guys.